You might not be aware of this, but the IRS just gave us all a potential huge tax break. Hi, I'm attorney Paul Bernstein, and in today's video, we're going to discuss what some of the potential tax breaks are, what it could mean to you. Hopefully it means that you'll have less money being taken out of your paycheck starting next year. Once again, my name is Paul Bernstein. I'm an estate, asset protection, and tax planning attorney located in Massachusetts. Let's explore what these tax breaks are that were just announced. We have listed here the various federal tax brackets in this column. There is a 10% bracket I didn't include, but 12% up to 37%. And what happens is for every dollar earned, depending on how much in total you've earned, you'll fall within one of these categories. And what you do is you start at, let's use the 12%. What the new numbers are, and it was an increase if you're a single filer or if you're married filing jointly. The numbers are different, but the amount you can earn and stay at this bracket increased by $725. So that means you can earn $725 more and not get an increased tax. It doesn't, that $725 usually would move you into the next level. Well, this tax break, you can earn that $725 more at this tax rate and be taxed only at that rate. If you're married, that's doubled to $1,450. The next level increased by almost $3,000, $2,950 if you're a single filer. So you can earn that much more, and you don't jump into the next tax bracket. $5,900 if you're filing jointly at that level. Next level, the increase was $6,300 and $12,600. That means, once again, if you're earning into that threshold category, you can earn that much more and stay at the tax bracket you were at, and for that amount of earnings. Then we have an increase here at the 32% to $12,050, or doubling that to $24,100 if you're married filing jointly. To the 35% bracket, that increased before you hit that threshold by $15,300. So that means you can earn $15,300 more and stay at this 32% bracket. If you're married filing jointly, that's doubled once again, $32,000 to $30,600. And then the upper tax bracket, the 37% tax bracket, you don't hit that bracket until you hit the $578,125. That increased by $38,225. That means that additional $38,225, you're saving 2% on taxes. If you're married filing jointly, you don't get to double it at this level. Every other level, the increase was doubled. At the 37% bracket, it did increase, but not doubled it. So if you're single, it's $38,225. Married filing jointly, it increased by $45,900. So just to be clear, all these numbers increase, so it lets you earn more and stay within that bracket. Earn more, stay within the lower bracket. We call it tax creep when you start going into the next bracket, and the excess that brings you into that next bracket gets you taxed at a higher rate. Well, all those rates have increased. That should mean for many of us a lot less taxes from an income tax perspective. The standard deductions that you can take as well increased. It's now depending on your filing status, $13,850. We double that for filing jointly. And that's an increase anywhere from $900 to $1,800 of a deduction. So for many people, starting next year, because of what the IRS announced, we'll be able to save on income taxes or have just lower income taxes. On the estate and gift tax side, the IRS also gave a gift announcing new thresholds. There's no federal estate tax currently in this year, 2022, unless the estate gives more than $12,060,000. That number has now increased. It increased by $860,000. The new threshold is $12,920,000. So big increase, just under $1 million more that can be passed with no federal estate tax. Understand, if there isn't change in the law beforehand, in a short 3 years in 2026, that whatever that basic exclusion amount is will be cut in half. But big jump this year. So for those people that have significant wealth, more can be transferred, left as an inheritance with no federal estate tax. The annual gift tax exclusion, the amount you can gift every year with no gift tax consequences, is also increasing. Another tax break. That amount currently this year is $16,000. That means you can give $16,000 per person per year, no gift tax issues. That number starting next year will increase by $1,000. It'll be go from $16,000 to $17,000 per person per year. So more can be gifted without any gift tax consequences. And the last two items I wanted to touch on are contribution limits for retirement plans. So for our 401k, the contribution limits went up $2,000. So you can now contribute up to an individual contribution to 401k up to $22,500. So you can put more in the 401k. That would mean less taxes that you'll pay that year. And for IRAs, there was also an increase, not as significant, but another from the current $6,000 maximum amount to $6,500. So another increase there, another opportunity to save more money into retirement plans and reducing your taxes starting next year by that additional contribution. So hope you found this information helpful, informative, and you can see that maybe it makes sense to talk to your accountant starting next year. But either way, great tax break for many people, and all starting next year. If you found this information helpful, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, please feel free to add comments. Love to get the feedback. And lastly, if you'd like to get information like this regarding taxes, estate planning strategies, asset protection strategies, strongly consider subscribing, hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.